Welcome to the Golden State Warriors News Today channel. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to stay updated. Now let's dive into today's news. The Golden State Warriors are staring down a harsh reality, one that may be tough for fans to swallow. ESPN's Zach Lowe, known for his candid takes, recently delivered a sobering analysis for Warriors faithful. Despite some intriguing offseason moves like acquiring DeAnthony Melton, Kyle Anderson, and Buddy Hield, doubts linger over whether these additions are enough to put the team back on the championship track. Lowe didn't sugarcoat it. The Warriors didn't make the blockbuster trade that many expected to compete head-to-head in the talent-loaded Western Conference. Even with Steph Curry's brilliance, the road to the top will be steep. Lowe's words serve as a warning. And while they may sting the pride of Warriors fans, there's truth in them. The West is more competitive than ever, and relying solely on Curry's magic may not cut it this time. However, this doesn't mean the Warriors are out of the running. On the contrary, this is a prime opportunity for the team to prove once again that they can overcome adversity. Lowe pointed out that the Warriors face a challenge familiar to many legendary teams: the transition from a golden era to the next chapter. With Curry, Klay Thompson, and Draymond Green aging, it's time to find that new spark, a player who can reignite the team's championship aspirations. While the trade market remains open, the Warriors have time on their side. They can observe how the roster develops and, when the right opportunity arises, strike with precision. The search for a new all-star isn't over. If any team knows how to surprise, it's Golden State. The front office is vigilant, keeping a close eye on the NBA landscape for a game-changing move. Names like Julius Randle, Brandon Ingram, and Jimmy Butler have been floated, and any of them could provide the spark needed to propel the Warriors back into title contention. But these moves come with risks. Sacrificing promising young talents like Moses Moody is no easy decision. Every choice now could shape the franchise's future. This moment is delicate. The balance between competing now and securing the team's future hangs in the balance. Yet, if there's one thing the Warriors have proven over the years, it's that they thrive when the odds are stacked against them. The challenge now is finding that turning point. While the Warriors might not be front-runners in the title race, the blend of experience, young talent, and a winning culture still makes them a formidable force. The necessary adjustments may seem complex, but if any team can navigate these turbulent waters, it's Golden State. That said, relying solely on past glory won't suffice. The team needs a fresh identity, one that fits today's NBA landscape, and it all starts with smart decisions. If the front office opts for a bold trade, like bringing in Brandon Ingram or Jimmy Butler, they'll need to make careful calculations. Players of this caliber would have an immediate impact, but the cost in terms of salary cap and young assets would be steep. The question is that risk worth it now? Take Brandon Ingram, for instance. His youth and offensive versatility would seamlessly fit the Warriors' fluid style, adding a new dimension to their attack and easing the pressure on Curry. But the financial commitment and its impact on team chemistry are critical considerations. On the other hand, Jimmy Butler brings intensity and leadership, qualities that the Warriors value. Yet integrating him into the Warriors' fast-paced scheme could pose a challenge. Additionally, the price to bring him in could be prohibitive, requiring a combination of trades and salary adjustments. And then there's Julius Randle, who would add much-needed physicality. But can he adapt to the Warriors' fast tempo and become a key player in a new era of success in Golden State? No matter the path chosen, the window of opportunity for Curry and his teammates is slowly closing. The decisions the front office makes in the coming months will determine whether the Warriors remain title contenders or face a longer than expected rebuild. The pressure is on, but so is the opportunity. If the Warriors can pull off a trade that makes sense and complements the core they already have, they could surprise the league and make a run for the top again. However, if they hesitate and the moves are too conservative, they might need a stroke of luck, similar to how the Spurs landed Kawhi Leonard. to find a player who can reignite their championship fire. Still, never underestimate the heart of a champion. The Warriors' spirit, forged through years of intense battles and unexpected triumphs, remains alive. As Lowe mentioned, the team has the tools to make noise in the playoffs. If there's any franchise that knows how to seize the moment and turn the tide, it's Golden State. As a Warriors fan myself, I see this moment as a crucial crossroads for the team. As tough as it is to face reality, especially with critiques from analysts like Zach Lowe, I believe it's not a time for despair, but a time to see the opportunities. The core of players like Steph Curry, Draymond Green, and the possible resurgence of Jonathan Kuminga is still strong enough to compete. The question is, are we doing enough to maximize what's left of this golden era? Klay Thompson's absence, both in terms of his departure and the emotional impact, leaves a massive void. Sure, additions like DeAnthony Melton and Kyle Anderson bring depth, but are they the kind of acquisitions that keep us at the same level or truly elevate the team to championship contention? For me, it feels like we're missing that bold move, a player who can reignite the championship spirit at Chase Center. Seeing names like Brandon Ingram and Jimmy Butler linked to the Warriors excites me, but it also makes me cautious. Ingram would be an intriguing fit, bringing youth and versatility to the offense. But is it worth sacrificing talents like Moses Moody or future assets in the long term? As for Jimmy Butler, his grit and leadership would be welcome additions. But how does his style fit without disrupting team chemistry? I know the front office has been extremely cautious, valuing the future while trying to stay competitive now. But as a fan, I feel like we're at a point where we need to take more calculated risks. Curry's time is running out, and we can't just rely on his brilliance to carry us back to the top. We need a bold move. That said, I still have full faith in Golden State's DNA. This team knows how to rise when everyone doubts them. With the right combination of talent, strategy, and a little bit of luck, I believe we can defy the odds and return to title contention. But the clock is ticking, and the question I leave is, are we ready to take that bold step, or will we wait for time to force us into a rebuild?